If you have seen or you've smelled smoke in Bullitt County, you're not alone.
In the wake of several wildfires and structure fires, WSAV's Evan Smoke spoke with the fire department about what you need to know to protect your home or business.
It was a busy month for local fire departments, as the Bullitt County 911 behind me says it received over 1,000 calls related to fire in the month of July. Bullitt County fire officials say the best way to prevent a fire from starting or spreading is to have working safety equipment inside your home.
The number one thing is have working smoke alarms. Smoke alarms, carbon monoxide alarms are obviously a first line of defense that make you aware if you're not aware that there's a fire in the residence. Gives you an early warning to get out. I would also encourage people to have ABC extinguishers on hand. Put those in your residence so that you've got that if you have a small issue.
Prevention Chief Joe Carter adds that lithium-ion batteries have become a common cause of fires across the country.
The usual issue with lithium-ion batteries is that the batteries become damaged, or they may be overcharged or go through some type of heat cycle. So that's sometimes related to the charging system, so we want to make sure that's original equipment or that we've got the adequate equipment. Charge everything on a flat surface and away from combustibles.
Carter also says students moving to and back to campus should be mindful of these tips.
Just be responsible, no unattended cooking, make sure that you do have your smoke alarms in place. Obviously, you don't want to be smoking indoors or anything of that variety. Kids sometimes have a habit of going to sleep with their cell phone under their pillow. You know, that, again, that's a lithium-ion battery. That's not the place that it needs to be.
Bullitt County remains under a burn ban, which prohibits all outdoor burning and can be punishable up to 60 days in jail or a $1,000 fine. Reporting in Bullitt County, Evan Smoke, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Turning to developing news now, one person is dead, 2 others hurt after a car crash in Bullitt County. Georgia State Patrol telling WSAV Janiyah Everett lost control of her car on a curve near Old River Road South and Old Flat Road yesterday. That car overturned and 2 passengers were thrown out. Everett was pronounced dead at the scene. The passengers were taken to the hospital for treatment.
2 Liberty County school system parents are sharing their terrifying experience after their children were placed on the wrong school bus. The students were dropped off miles away from their home. WSAV's Jillian Coles has the details.
It was just after school dismissal on Friday when Cheyenne Knowles, mother to 2 Frank Long Elementary School students, was standing here frantically calling school leaders. Her kids never arrived home on the bus, an experience she calls devastating. According to district leaders, the 6- and 7-year-old had tags on their book bags with transportation information, yet boarded the wrong bus and got off at an unknown spot. After wandering for almost 2 hours, they were found by a complete stranger and later returned to their parents.
Luckily, she was a kind person and gave them water because it's so hot outside, and gave them, you know, some shelter for the meantime and called the police.
But anything could have happened though.
Yeah.
District officials say they're conducting a thorough review of their transportation and dismissal procedures after Friday's incident. We've put their full statement on WSAV.com. In Liberty County, I'm Jillian Coles, WSAV News 3, on your side.
The idea of a curfew for teenagers on Hilton Head Island has been discussed ever since the July 4th mass shooting on Coligny Beach. Well, today, a town committee heard from the sheriff about his idea. WSAV's Andrew Davis was there.
This recommendation for what has been done came from y'all, didn't come from us. I think it's unconstitutional. It's not enforceable by us. It will not be enforced by us.
Beaver County Sheriff P.J. Tanner didn't mince words when it came to a possible ban on large group gatherings on the island. The sheriff's words quickly led the Public Safety Committee to table that idea indefinitely. Then it was time for the main event, the proposed teen curfew, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. during the summer months on all beaches, May through August, for anyone under 18 years old, unless they're with a parent, working, or in an emergency. This came from the recent mass shooting on Coligny Beach. It injured 8 people, sent 7 suspects, all 17 and 19 years old, behind bars. The sheriff said the plan is good, but it needs to go farther, needs to be island-wide and all year long.
There's not a grace period for the act of murder. We can't say that we're doing the months of January, February, you won't be charged with murder. If you're going to create a law, an ordinance, then it needs to be year-round, and it needs to be every day of the week.
The committee came back with questions about vacationers. How would they be treated, as well as discretion? Would every teen be picked up and cited? How would it work? And the ordinance would only take effect on public property, not private homes or in gated communities.
What are we thinking about as far as our time or our monetary investment to make sure that we're having safe places for these folks to gather after 9 p.m. under the age of 18?
Everyone called this a good start towards an ordinance. The sheriff's office in town agreed to talk more and bring a new, better version of this plan back to a committee at a date still to be determined. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Hampton County students' first day is now in the books, and for some it began at a brand new facility. Hampton County High School welcomed more than 600 students today, bringing what was once two separate buildings under one roof. The new campus is part of a $55 million investment. Students will also have dual enrollment opportunities with two local colleges. The goal is for students to develop tangible skills that will help them succeed in the workforce, college, military, or whatever their future holds after graduation. We spoke with district leaders who say that safety is also top of mind.
So one of the things that we are excited about with the new school is safety. So when you walk in our front doors, you're going to walk in and it's a keypad. We have to let you through our corridors. You have to scan your license to be able to go into our buildings.
And school leaders say that students should have access to high-level education no matter what zip code they live in.
WSAV is your local election headquarters. Tomorrow, polls will open for South Carolina's special Republican primary election for U.S. Senate. This election will decide which Republican candidate will be the nominee to fill the late Senator Lindsey Graham's seat. Remember, to vote in this election, you must not have taken part in the June Democratic primary. Polls will open tomorrow at 7 a.m., close at 7 p.m. If a runoff is necessary, it will be held Tuesday, August 25th. The winner of this special Republican primary will face Democratic candidate Dr. Annie Andrews in November.
Meanwhile, in Georgia tomorrow morning, Republican U.S. Senate candidate Mike Collins will be in Savannah for a breakfast meet and greet. He will be at the Palmetto Clubhouse at 8 in the morning. That's in the Landings neighborhood of Skidaway Island. Registration is still open if you'd like to attend. Collins faces incumbent Democratic Senator Jon Ossoff in November. You can stay up to date with the latest political happenings in both South Carolina and Georgia at WSAV.com/electionHQ.